Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another vlog. I am about to do some edits for the church. Today is Sunday, November the 3rd. It is 3:40 in the afternoon, and this is my first thing that I'm eating today. I gotta do better with getting up early enough on Sunday to actually like prepare something to eat, or put something in my mouth before I go to church. Because by the time I start moving, the time goes by so fast. But welcome. My name is Patrice, The.Patrice.Denise. I'm over here living a healthy, sustainable life, one day at a time, one step at a time. Thank you for joining. If you are inclined to, anytime during this vlog, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to join our community. We'd like to love on each other, motivate each other to continue on this journey called life, our health journeys, and everything and all in between, just motivating each other to continue on. And if you're not new, thank you again for joining. And thank you all for the prayers from the last video. I really appreciate it. And yes, thank you. But this is my chocolate. So I was feeling like something pumpkin. My girlfriend. So in the last video, we had the fall festival at church, and afterwards, my girlfriend was like, take these pumpkins, because they were doing pumpkin decorating there, and they had like little small pumpkins, and she was like, you like to make things, so take the pumpkins home and maybe make like some pumpkin puree and make something with it. So I was like all for it. And then last night I was like, I'm gonna do something today with it. And I looked at those pumpkins, and those pumpkins looked at me. And then I realized that I would have to like bake the pumpkins to actually get them soft enough to make the puree and all that. And I was like, nah. So I said, you know what? I have some of my pumpkin creamer as well as the pumpkin cold foam. So my taste for pumpkin is right here. But this is a chocolate protein shake with pumpkin cold foam at top and some pumpkin creamer in it. And that's my taste for pumpkin right there. But I just love this time of year. So the fall, the pumpkin things, and just everything about this time of year. Because it's like, to me, during this time of year, you have more, even though I'm an introvert, and after a while, when there's too much gatherings going on, I like to like, okay, that's enough. But I like the coziness of the gatherings and just people feeling festive and people just getting together and just loving on each other. Maybe that's what it is. Just a love for that we all share for each other. And then it just reminds me of pumpkin. So yeah. Instead of doing a pumpkin thing with you guys, I am going to do something like a fall dish, and it's going to be based or the basis of it is going to be butternut squash. So I had some butternut squash that I cut up a long time ago. I wouldn't say a long time ago, but a while ago, and I had it in the freezer, and I'm gonna use it today. I've been seeing this recipe go across, maybe because I was thinking about butternut squash and saying it out loud. You know, when you say things, it comes up on your feed, on your social media. But let me just try to look it up real quick. Butternut squash. Oop, not soup. I did have a soup before, and that was good. I did a soup before, and that was good. Okay, so here it is. It's a cranberry roasted butternut squash salad, and it has, let me find a good picture. It has different variations of it, but it has in it butternut squash, Brussels sprouts, and then some of them put sweet potatoes in it, I guess, as to help. Ooh, I do got some sweet potatoes in the freezer. Okay. And then I called for cranberries, so I got some cranberries, bacon, and cheese. And some of it had like feta cheese, some say goat cheese. We're gonna use feta cheese because that's what I got, and we're gonna make it. So I'm trying to find a good picture of one, so I can show. Oh, that soup looks good. Look at this soup. See, this is the stuff I love. Oh, I love things like this, and it's so warm and cozy. But if I find, because these ones have big chunks of cheese in it, and that's not how it looks. Okay, This one has almonds in it. I'm not gonna put almonds, but I've been seeing that come across my feed. Yeah, I just want to try and see how it tastes, and then I'm going to do some. That's gonna be my meal prep for this week, and then I'm going to do some chicken tenderloins, and I'm just going to put that inside of like a cream of chicken soup and let that bake, and that's going to be my little meal prep. Since last week I had the soup. That soup was so good. I still got a little. I got some left in the freezer, so I can thaw that out and do that like one day. But that soup was good. But this week, this is what I'll have. I'll have this for a meal prep, and I can have this because I do have to work Wednesday evening and Friday evening, my part-time job, and so 4 hours each night, and then that way I'll have the whole weekend next weekend free. So all right, so I'm going to edit this video for the church, and then as that's cooking, well, we'll go cook that. We'll go start that, and then while that's cooking, I can come back and finish the edits for the church. So let's get started. Alright, here is the little mixture here. So it has the butternut squash in there. I did have some sweet potatoes, and I took out the freezer, and that's in there, and then the Brussels sprouts. So I'm gonna mix this with some oil, salt and pepper, and this has cinnamon to give it some warmth. So we're gonna do that real quick, and we wash our hands. So behind me, my husband, as you see, he's already cooked. He cooked some fried chicken, and he has some lima beans in the Ninja in the pressure cooker, and then some rice. So that's the Sunday dinner. So this right here, like I said, is my meal prep for the week. So something like I have for lunch, and because I am going to work in the evenings 2 days this week, I can have, well, really Wednesday. I can have it for Wednesday because Friday, sometimes when I go to work in the evenings, I really don't eat a lot. I know it's bad, but I really don't eat a lot in the evenings, and then I'll just next morning have something. I'll have like snack items, like cottage cheese and stuff like that to take with me. But yeah. Oh, and I'm mixing this up with olive oil so it can coat. Sorry if you hear that. That's LJ. Making a lot of noise, but I'm mixing the vegetables up so that the olive oil is over it, so it can roast real well in the oven. But what was I about to say? I was about to say something. Oh yeah, I did a Walmart pickup. I didn't show you guys what I had in the Walmart pickup because I just really didn't feel like. But it's just the same. It's cottage cheese. The kids got a few more snacks. Applesauce. I can see things from right here. Water. Greek yogurt. What else? I think that's it, because we really had a lot of stuff still left over from last week. We even still have some meats left over from last week that we, protein for the dinners for this week. So, yeah. All right, let me mix this up. I'm gonna put this in the oven, and then I'm gonna start my chicken. So I'm gonna let this roast for 25 to 30 minutes, it says. And then I'm gonna come back like in maybe 15 minutes and kind of stir it and make sure everything is all evenly roasting, and then we'll put the other ingredients in. It's finished, but what I did is I put it in this little small bowl. Let me see, can y'all see that? I put it in here, so we got the Brussels sprouts. Yeah, well, no, that's not a pizza. That's the butternut squash. So we got Brussels. I'm trying to see it, the color. Okay, the Brussels sprout, the butternut squash, some sweet potato there. And instead of me mixing it all, the other ingredients all together with the rest of the bowl, I just took some out. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put in some of the feta cheese and put in some of the cranberries and some of the bacon. Put that in so that I don't want this to be heated. The bacon could probably be heated. I don't care. But I don't want the feta, like when I do my meal, when I eat it for lunch tomorrow. Just put a little bit of cranberries in there. I don't want the cheese to be heated. So then I want little crumbles. So the recipe did call for you to cook 4 slices of bacon, but y'all know how I go with cooking. I'm lazy. So yeah, this is what we get. Some bacon bits. It's still real bacon, right? So yeah, so this is the product. Look at this. My mom came over and she took some of my Brussels sprouts out. She said she didn't want the butternut squash or the sweet potato, but she took some of my Brussels sprouts and had that with her dinner, the rest of her dinner. But yeah, so I have this for the and this chicken back here. Let me show you my chicken. So this is my husband's fried chicken that we had for dinner tonight, and this is the chicken that's for my meal prep. So this is what I'll be eating for lunch. Don't mind the ring around, because you know that's the crust when I put it in the oven. But this is just seasoned with Creole, that what is it called, the Creole seasoning. What is the Creole seasoning called? Y'all know what I'm talking about. And garlic powder, onion powder, and then some the cream of chicken soup, and I put a little bit of water in it to kind of not make it too thick. So that's what I'll have, a couple pieces of this with this butternut squash little salad. So let's try it. Oh, and here's my husband's lima beans too, if you want to see that. He put turkey, I think turkey legs in there, or smoked turkey or something he put in there. But yep, so that is what we had for dinner. So let's try this right here. I'm just gonna be honest, I've already been eating on the the Brussels sprouts and the butternut squash. But so a Brussels sprout, a butternut squash, a sweet potato, so a cranberries underneath there, and cheese. This makes me feel, I like to laugh sometimes at myself, because my cousin's like, girl, whenever you make something, you give yourself props. I do, because it's good. So this makes me feel like fall, like I was saying earlier. I like the warmth. I like the butternut squash comes out. It's easy. Like I like to do things easy. I don't like to fuss about it. There was the bacon. And then that cranberry gives a little sweetness, and I can taste the hint of the cinnamon a little bit. So, ooh, the cranberry was good with that. This is my lunch for the rest of the week. So I'll have this for lunch at least, yeah, because I got at least enough for 1, 2, probably 3 days. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then yeah. So tomorrow I will get back into doing my cardio. I didn't do any exercise Today is Sunday. I didn't do anything yesterday because I had to work a part-time job yesterday. And I didn't do any exercises yesterday. I didn't do any today. But I will jump back into the Couch to 5K starting on week 4. So I'll be starting fresh on a Monday with week 4. And week 4, we can talk about this in the morning some more too, but week 4, day 1, I'm gonna do, of course I'll warm up for 5 minutes and cool down for 5 minutes, but now the time in the middle is getting longer. The time in the middle is getting longer, so I have to do a 3-minute run, 2-minute walk, and then a 4-minute run. And I was looking we'll talk about this some more in another video too, but I might need to buy some running shoes, but we'll see. Cause I'm getting into this now. Oh, and today would have been this is good. If you like Brussels sprouts, if you like butternut squash, and sweet potato. But today would have been my injection day if I was doing it every week. I am on the medication Mounjaro, and it is helping to control my blood sugars. Doing well. I'll get my A1C rechecked here this month. Yep. And actually this month will be, at the end of this month will be 2 years that I've been on Mounjaro. So my A1C has been in the normal range ever since, and I will get that rechecked here at the middle of this month. But what was I saying? Oh, today is Sunday. Normally I would, or every other Sunday I do my injection, but I did my injection last Sunday, so I'll do my next injection next Sunday. And so today is day 7. And if you're curious, my appetite is fine. Like I said, I had that shake at 3:40. I had the rice and the lima beans and the chicken earlier. After a little bit after that, it is now 7:10, and I'm eating this. And this is gonna be my rest of my dinner. If I do want anything else for tonight, there's gonna be some tea and some of this. I don't know. And that'll be it. But we will talk more in the morning, either before or after I do my run. Well, my walk/run. I haven't gotten there yet. I have not gotten to the whole running all the way through yet. I'm still working my way through the weeks. There's 8 weeks in this program, so. All right. Good morning. I'm about to start my cardio for this morning. Remember, I'm doing day 1 of week 4 on the Couch to 5K, or I'm using the 5K Runner app, but the Couch to 5K, we're going to do that real quick here. It's 34 minutes altogether. But I wanted to show you guys, I don't know if you saw in the other clip, or paying attention to the other clip, my plant Allie, I had to get her a little friend. So here's Allie, this one right here. And I got her a little friend because I had Allie sitting out on the porch, and my daughter, she was walking outside and she accidentally knocked Allie over. So I thought Allie was gone. And so I needed to get another pot, little like temporary pot for Allie, and I was in Walmart and I went ahead and got this one. So now we got, let's see, she's gonna be Allie. Well, she is Allie, and let's see, what could we name this one? Vera, right? Because it's an aloe vera plant. Well, this one says an aloe barbadensis. What does that say? Barbadensis? Barbadensis? Y'all see that? Okay. So, but I'm gonna treat it like an aloe vera. So this is gonna be Vera. Vera and Allie. So Vera and Allie. All right. Let me get to my cardio. All right, just finished that workout. That was for a total of 34 minutes, and it said, oh, I lost it. Let's see. You can go. Oh, you can go to history. So it said, oh, I didn't even notice this part, y'all. Let me put y'all down. Whew. It said that. Why am I here? I did 34 minutes total today, 14 minutes of running. Last time I did 30 minutes total, and that was 10 minutes of running. So yes, it's going up each time. Each time it's going up. Like it's been 8 minutes now, then it was 10, then now it's 14. And I started out with just doing 6 minutes of running when I first started on week 1, day 1. So yeah. Okay, good. So I didn't notice it had all this, in here. To keep a well-rounded training program, we recommend adding the following to your weekly routine. I didn't even know they had all this. So it just has some information about running, breathing, running shoes, running gear, sports bras, running clothes. It talks about hat, cell phone holder. Okay, so I need to read on that. And then tips for a smooth 5K journey. So it has this different, sorry, I turned the phone off. It has different articles in here that you can read about running. How to deal with post-workout muscle soreness. I need to read that. So I'm gonna tap into that too. Fuel your run. Talks about food. And again, this is the app that I'm using, the 5K Runner. Right there. The 5K runner. So, yeah. I think I'm going to end out here, guys. Y'all saw the meal that I'm going to be having for lunch today. For at least today's Monday. So Monday, hopefully it can stretch until Wednesday. Because I work on Wednesday. And I need something to quickly... I work my part-time job. I work my full-time job Monday through Friday, but my part-time job I'm working on Wednesday evening. So I need to have for that. So hopefully that'll stretch. And then we can go from there for the rest of the week. But thank you guys, as always, for joining and just pushing me along and helping to motivate me. I hope that somehow, some way you're motivated during this video. If nothing else, just to prioritize yourself, to do what you feel is best for you. There's a lot of different information out there and a lot of different tips and suggestions and how to live a healthy, sustainable life. But I feel that we yes, pull from all of that, but make it work for you. Within the last 2 years of documenting my Manjaro journey, because coming up in November, well now, coming up at the end of this month, it'll be 2 years. And me really documenting my health journey in general, I've learned I've done a lot. I've dabbled in this, and dabbled in this. But what I found that has really worked for me is just doing what is best for me at that particular time. So we have a lot of different seasons, a lot of different things going on in our life at different points in our life. And I just feel that doing what works for you at that particular time during that particular season is what's going to keep you going. Don't try to just make it fit. Don't try to force it if it's not going to work, because you're not going to continue to do it. So, I'll talk about that all in another video where I'll just talk about my 2-year journey and how everything has gone within the past 2 years. But don't force it, okay? Do pull from different resources, yes, and then tweak it so that it fits in your life. Okay, you want to be happy with what you're doing. You want to be able to sustain what you're doing, and you don't want to overburden yourself, or just, you don't want to force it. Okay, so thank you guys. I am going to go freshen up and get ready for work, and then I'm going to have lunch. The same thing, like I told y'all. And look at that shoulder. That's from the weight training. But in the next video, you'll see we will go back to Women on Weights on tomorrow. I can't wait. I am enjoying it. But I will see you guys in the next video. As always, I love you guys, and God bless.